What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Utah Utes Dynasty. We're here today. We have the Pac-12 championship against the Oregon Ducks. And we played Oregon already this season. We won that game in a game-winning field goal by Mr. Sutcliffe, our fantastic kicker who has been struggling as of late. But the Utes got a 10-win season, their first one since the days of Urban Meyer. Now he's at Ohio State. But we have a big challenge this time as we look at the other championship games this week. Some big games: Alabama, Florida, Miami, Florida State, Wisconsin, Ohio State. Definitely have some chance to shake up in the playoff as we look at the playoff standings. Utah sitting at 10, definitely out of it at this point. But James Poole is sitting second in the Heisman behind David Ash. So hopefully we can try to jump in with a big performance as the Utes are home in this game. We have brought out the blackout uniforms for this Pac-12 championship game in the snow. It should be a great one against Oregon. Oregon definitely has been probably the best offense in the country the past few games since their little skid. 4 games with 50-plus points, which is absolutely insane, something we have not done. So Oregon will kick it deep. Back to return is Wesley Johnson. He's way back in the end zone, but nonetheless he's going to take it out. Wesley Johnson right up the middle. He's got a little bit of a hole. The snow seems to slow him down. So now here we go. Here's this offense. Poole to the outside. We'll get the first handoff of the game. James Poole pushing it out. There goes James Poole all the way across the 50-yard line. A pickup of big time for James Poole. As we look there, he is very close to 2,131 yards shy. Terrell Oliver, we get the handoff this time. A pickup of 16. So now 1st and 10. This time it's the Poole again, but this time he will be stuffed in the backfield. He'll gain 0. 3rd and 13 coming up after a bad run by Oliver. Wilson looking to throw over the middle, and he's got it to Dominique Hatfield, a pickup of 16. Now will be 2nd and goal coming up for the Utes. Play action to Poole. Looking to his right, Wilson trying to find something. He throws, but he throws it behind Greg Reese, who he did have open. Now 3rd and goal. Handoff Poole, and he is stuffed at the 5-yard line. So a great stand by this Oregon defense, and we'll be forced just to hit a chip shot field goal. So here comes this Oregon offense. Lockie is the quarterback. There it goes Lockie. He's trying to run it up the middle. He's got a pickup of 7. 2nd and 3 now. The handoff is to Byron Marshall. There goes Byron Marshall. Breaking a tackle. Marshall to the outside. Byron Marshall across the 50-yard line. Pickup of 30 for Oregon. Lockie now back to throw. He's looking for a man. Dumps it off, and he's got Dwayne Stanford who's open. Pickup of 10. 3rd and 3 now. Lockie back to throw. Over the middle, and he's got Brown. A nice reception that time by Brown. It's another first down for Oregon. Lockie back to throw. He's looking. Dumps it off this time. It's caught by Brown again. And another catch by Pharaoh Brown. 1st and goal. Lockie is going to run it himself. He's got blocking. Lockie into the end zone. It's a 4-yard touchdown for Oregon. So the Ducks take their early touchdown lead. They get the first touchdown of the game. 7-3 is the score. Poole will get a handoff to the outside. Another good case of blocking. Tries to cut it up, but he's still got a pickup of 12. Once again, it's 2nd and 8 now. Wilson's dropping back to throw. Over the middle, he's got Matt Anderson, who was dragged to the ground. 3rd and 2 coming up. Now in this big 3rd and 2 play, the fake is to Poole. Wilson looking. He's got no one open. Now he does, trying to make something happen, but he cannot get the throw off, so it will be stopped by this Oregon defense. Now Lockie's looking to throw. He's going to run it. There it goes, Jeff Lockie. And Lockie's got a big pickup of 16. So now here we go again. 2 minutes to go. Lockie right up the middle. There goes Jeff Lockie. Lockie's got some blocks, but he's finally chased down, that time by Hunter Dimmick. And now here we go. Lockie back to throw. Tessini bringing pressure. He's trying to run, and he's got some blocks, but he's finally chased down, that time by Jason Whittingham. So another big pickup for Lockie. Marshall now will get the handoff right up the middle, and he's got the first down here for Oregon. 7-3 is the score. Under a minute to go. Mahalik now in the game as quarterback, and look at him go. He's got a big pickup on an easy little rush that time. So now he's going to hand it off. No, he's going to keep it. There he goes, and he's into the end zone. Mahalik, Morgan Mahalik, who came in for Jeff Lockie, and a big pickup that time and another touchdown. 14-3 is the score. The Utes struggling on offense as Poole will lose to this time, as that is how this first quarter will end. We have just received news that Jeff Locke will not be returning to this game, and in fact, Morgan Mahalik will be taking over for Oregon in this Pac-12 championship game. So 14-3, Wilson is dropping back to throw, and he throws this time, and he's got Matt Anderson a pickup of 19 as he scampers out of bounds. 7:50 to go. Wilson gives it to Poole. There goes Poole to the outside. He's got some good blocks. James Poole, another great block, and he is gone. The blocking on that play was fantastic. Poole found the right hole, and he read the right way to go, and Poole gets into the end zone. It's a touchdown, 14-10 now. So Byron Marshall will get the handoff now for Oregon. He's breaking tackles, and look at him plow his way down through, pickup of 16. And now Mahalik will hand it off again to Byron Marshall. Marshall reaching the ball. I think he does have a first down after a pickup of 7. 2nd and 7, Mahalik back to throw. He's looking over the middle. Byron Marshall on the reception. 9-yard pickup and another first down. Mahalik fakes. This time he throws over to Johnny Munt. And Johnny Munt's got one. 3rd and 4. Can the Utes try to get a stop? Mahalik back to throw. He's going to try to run. Mahalik tripping, and he goes down. A great defensive stop that time by the Utes defense, and a field goal will be up, and it will be good for Oregon. So the score now is 17-10. So here's Matt Anderson on a little screen. He's got the first down. Utah's got a first down. 2nd and 8 now. Wilson fakes it to Poole, and he's dropping back. He's hit as he throws, and he will go down. So it'll be 3rd and 8 coming up here for the Utes. Wilson looking to throw. He's looking over the middle, scrambling to his right. No one open, just throws it up, and it will be incomplete. Another stop by this Oregon defense. Mahalik back to throw this time, and now he's going to actually run. There goes Morgan Mahalik. He slides, and he'll be a yard shy of the first down. 3rd and 1, Mahalik gives it to Byron Marshall. Marshall will be stopped. He'll be an inch shy. A great tackle on the part of Ticini. So we'll get the ball back. Jarrell Oliver going to hand off. There it goes, Oliver all the way across the first down, pickup of 11. 1st and 10 now for the Utes once again. Handoff, James Poole finding a hole, just tripped up from behind after a pickup of 5. So here we go once again, Wilson back to throw. He throws, he's got a man open, it's Matt Anderson who gets out of bounds. 1:40 to go. Now 1 minute to go, trying to take some time off that clock. 2nd and 10. Wilson back to throw over the middle. Ronnie Hardrick's right there. A bad decision by Wilson. He had him open for a bit, but he either had to wait a little bit or throw that one a little bit earlier. Ronnie Hardrick was right there for the interception. 2nd and 10. Oregon's got great field position. And now dropping back to throw. Marshall's got it. And Byron Marshall's got a pickup of 8. 3rd and 2 now for Oregon. Can we get another stop? Mahalik's going to run. And he will be stopped again. So another big stop by this Utah defense. A field goal will be made. The score will be 20-10. So now we have the ball. Wilson gives it to Poole to the outside. There goes James Poole, but he stopped after a pickup of 3. And now 20 seconds to go here in the half. Wilson dropping back to throw, trying to make something happen. And he's going to throw it out of bounds, and there's a flag on the play.
Intentional grounding, offense.
So a very bad decision. Oregon will get an easy 2 points on the safety. And now Thomas Tyner, who is back in this game, will return it back to the 45-yard line. Oregon's got 7 seconds. Mahalik, he's looking for a man. He's got one. And this time it's Carrington. And Carrington gets out of bounds. Another field goal attempt here for Oregon. It is up. And he's just short. Does not quite make it. So Utah gets away with a break after the very bad penalty, which is probably the worst thing I have ever done in this series to this point at least. So 22-10 is the score here in the Pac-12 championship. This Utah offense has really struggled since those first few possessions. And now we got to really try to kick it on. Oregon's really been electric. This defense has been playing well, but just as I say that, Braylon Addison over the middle, 2 missed tackles, and he is gone. Braylon Addison all the way to the end zone. Oregon will now extend their lead this time, 29-10. So now Wilson hands it off to James Poole. There goes Poole. He gets a couple of blocks. James Poole rummaging his way through, pickup of 28. 1st and 10 coming up. Poole gets a handoff to the outside. There goes James Poole. Back trying to cut it up. He's got 9. So after the short pickup, it will be 2nd and 1. The handoff. Travion Young. He will be stuffed on the play. 3rd and 2 will now be coming up. The fake. Wilson will run it. The powerful quarterback will get the first down for the Utes. Pickup of 5. We desperately needed it. Wilson now dropping back to throw. Scrambling to his right. Looking for a man. And it's dropped that time by Matt Anderson. He rarely drops balls. 3rd and 10. We need this. Over the middle. And it's tipped away by Ronnie Hardrick. Another big play on his part. So Sutcliffe will attempt a field goal. And it will be wide right. Sutcliffe has been struggling, but he misses another one here. So now Oregon's got it again. Byron Marshall up the middle. 2nd and 1 coming up. Mahalik now tries to run, but Tassini is there, and he brings him down. A great play that time. So now Mahalik back to throw, trying to make something happen. 3rd and 5, and he is hit that time, and he is taken down. Byron Marshall would not go anywhere. So after a punt, we've got 4:15 to go. Lobs it up, and this one's tipped away by Omeako. He got an interception last time. Wilson now dropping back to throw. 3rd and 8. Over the middle, Kenneth Scott's got the reception. Big first down for the Utes. And now Wilson dropping back to throw. He's looking, dumps it off. Jarrell Oliver's going to try to make something happen. The offensive line's trying to block for him, but they can't really in this cold weather. So now Oliver will get the handoff right up the middle. And he's got it across the 50-yard line. Another first down. We've really been wasting possessions. So now Wilson's looking to throw. Over the middle, he's got Oliver. Lays out, makes an incredible catch. And now the Utes will be inside the red zone after a fantastic catch by Jarrell Oliver. The senior really making it pay here at their last game at home. Wilson running up the middle. He's just going to bulldoze his defender. 1st and goal coming up for the Utes. And now on 1st and goal, Poole will get the handoff. He's got space, and he's into the end zone. It's a touchdown here for James Poole. He's got another one, and now the score is 29-17, trimming it a little bit. Mahalik now back to throw, dumps it off. This time it's Johnny Munt, and Munt's going to try to plow his way through. He'll be an inch shy. 3rd and inches. Mahalik trying to run, hit in the backfield. He is taken down. That one was Justin Thomas. Another great play by this defense. So now we've got it left a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Poole just try to run that one to the outside. He will be stuffed. And that's how this 3rd quarter comes to a close. 29-17, the Utes' biggest deficit at the end of the 3rd quarter this season. So, can we try to make a comeback here in the 4th quarter? We've got the ball. 3rd and 6, 8 minutes to go. Wilson dropping back to throw. First play of the 4th quarter. And he's got Matt Anderson over the middle. A big pickup of 11. It's another first down. So now Poole's going to go to the outside. James Poole gets a block. James Poole will trip his way down. He's got a pickup of 17. So here we go again. Poole getting the handoff. And now he's going to try to cut it out. Poole running a guy over. And now it will be good field position here for the Utes. Poole will not get it. Wilson will run instead. Wilson will take it. He'll be 4 yards after the pickup, 3 yards shy. So now 3rd and 3. Wilson hands it off. Poole to the outside. He's going to get into the end zone. It's a touchdown for Utah. So now this game is even closer after the PAT. It is 29-24. Can this defense make another stop? Mahalik throwing. Johnny Munt's got it, but he's got the first down. But we push him out of bounds. Trying to keep as much time on that clock as possible. Mahalik gives it. Byron Marshall up the middle. Another first down here for Oregon. This offense is starting to look pretty good here. And just as I say that, Byron Marshall is hit in the backfield. Another great play by this defense. 2nd and 15. Mahalik back to throw. He's going to dump it off. This one's caught by Dwayne Stanford. And they'll be 4 yards shy of the first down. Can this defense make the biggest stop of the game? Mahalik throws, and he throws it out of bounds. He was looking for Johnny Munt, but he couldn't find him. So we'll get the ball off a punt. So now Poole to the outside will get the first carry. And he'll lose 3 on the play. We have 5 minutes to make something happen. 2nd and 13. Wilson back to throw. Over the middle. A dangerous pass to Dominique Hatfield, but he fits it in there. First down for the Utes. 1st and 10. Oliver get the handoff right up the middle. Great blocking from this offensive line. And Oliver's got a pick of a 12. And now this time Wilson will run it himself. A great block by James Poole. And Wilson has got the first down and also a pickup of 19. So you watch this one here. Wilson on the fake to Poole, but Poole making a great block and allowing Wilson to get some extra yards. So Poole is trying to win this one any way he can. He's got 7 on the play. Third one will be coming up. We're going to hand it off to Dravion Young. And Young has got the first down. The Utes are doing well here in the red zone thus far. So once again, 2:45 to go. Poole to the outside. James Poole's got it, and he'll be taken down after he picks up 8 on the play. 2nd and 2. Oliver in motion. Hand off to Dravion Young. And Young will be tackled about 2 yards shy of the first down. So now we're trying to take some time off. 3 seconds to go. Oliver. But he is stuffed on the play. So now it'll be 2nd and goal coming up for the Utes. Can we take advantage of this one? This time it's Poole. Poole gets in the end zone. It is a touchdown for Utah. And now the score is 30-29. But we're going to try to go for 2. Try to make this a field goal game. Wilson jumps it off. Hatfield makes a great leaping catch over Johnny Munt. And just like that, we have a 3-point lead over Oregon. A minute to go. Mahalik back to throw. Dumps it off. Byron Marshall is stopped in the backfield. He'll lose 5. A minute to go. 2nd and 15. Mahalik back to throw. Looking. He's got time. Breaking tackles. Breaking one from Tassini. Breaking one from Porter. Breaking another one from Whittingham. And finally brought down here. So a big pickup by Mahalik. 3rd and 3 now. Mahalik throws. He's got a man. And it's caught by Dwayne Stanford. A perfect throw that time by Morgan Mahalik. Mahalik back to throw again. Dumps it off. And this time it's caught by Darreen Carrington. Pickup of 7. Under 40 seconds to go. So Byron Marshall make the reception on 2nd and 3. He'll lose 3. 3rd and 6. Another big 3rd down for this defense. Can they hold him? Mahalik back to throw. He's going to run it. He's got space. Mahalik puts them in field goal range. So now Oregon's in field goal range. 10 seconds to go. 2nd and 8. Mahalik. He's going to dump it off this time to Johnny Munt. And Munt will rummage his way through. So now with 5 seconds left, Oregon's going to try the field goal. This is it to tie the game, to send it to overtime possibly. And it's good, but there's 2 seconds on the clock. We have the best returner in the game. Wesley Johnson is back to return this one. Can he win the game for the Utes? He brings it out, cuts it to the outside, but he's taken down. He doesn't even get past the 15. So here we go. They call tails, it's heads, and we've got the first decision. We're going to choose defense here in this overtime. First overtime in this series. So now Mahalik's back to throw. He dumps it off here on the first play of overtime. Byron Marshall's got it. Breaking a tackle. Marshall into the end zone. It's a touchdown for Oregon. And just like that, they have an early lead. So now Poole get a handoff. There goes James Poole. He's got the first down. Poole into the end zone. It's a touchdown for Utah. James Poole responds with a touchdown of his own. And breaking a record while he's at it. His 5th touchdown of the game. So now Poole to the outside. We're starting with the ball this part of overtime. Poole's got it, and he'll be 2 yards shy of the first down. Oliver now gets the handoff. Oliver gets us another set of downs. The score is still tied at 39. Poole gets a handoff, but he is hit in the backfield. It will be 2nd and 14 coming up. Wilson will fake it to Poole. He's going to try to run, but he's taken down. 3rd and 18 now. This could be huge. Wilson dropping back to throw. He's got a man. Perfect throw to Greg Reese. That one was on point. What a throw by Travis Wilson. In between so many Oregon defenders. In between 4 of them. And Greg Reese gets the touchdown. And now we have the lead. 46-39. So now Mahalik back to throw. He dumps it off. Byron Marshall's got blocking again. He gets his blocks. Marshall's into the end zone. Another touchdown for Oregon as they respond here. So now it's tied up at 46 again. The 3rd overtime. You've got to go for 2 now. Mahalik back to throw. It's not a screen this time. He throws, but it's caught by Dwayne Stanford inside the 10-yard line. And now they'll get a pickup of 17. 1st and goal. First play is to Marshall, but Tassini blows him up on that play. 2nd and goal now. Mahalik gives it. Byron Marshall to the outside. He's hit, and he will be taken down. What a play by Justin Thomas. So 3rd and goal. Can we stop him? Mahalik back to throw. He's looking for a man. Tries to get it, but this time he gets it to Devin Allen, but he will be just shy. So now Oregon's going to attempt a field goal. It'll be good. All we need is a touchdown to win this game, although a field goal also does the job to tie it. Poole this time will get the handoff, and he's got a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6 now. This time it's handed off to Poole again. Poole will be 3 yards shy. So now here we go, 3rd and 3, a big play. Wilson, he'll run it, and he's got the first down. A big pickup by Travis Wilson. Now on 2nd and 12. This time it's handed off to Oliver. Oliver's going to try to make something happen. It'll be 3rd and 10. So a big 3rd and 10. Either we go for the field goal or we're going for the win. This is it over the middle. And he's got it. Dominique Hatfield and the Utes are going to beat the Oregon Ducks here in the Pac-12 championship game. What an insane way to end this game. Triple overtime. And the Utes win their first ever Pac-12 championship under the hands of James Poole, who is your player of the game with this marvelous play the beginning of the game. And what a resilience by this team to never give up. We were down 29-10 after the safety going into halftime. Oregon comes out and they score first, and they were up by 19. And going to that 4th quarter down by 12, this team never gave up. And thinking about it, if we don't get that 2-point conversion, this game doesn't go to overtime. Poole doesn't finish with 240 yards and 5 touchdowns in his final game in his Heisman candidacy. So, as we hoist that Pac-12 championship trophy, it looks great. Oregon goes down in defeat, and the Utes celebrating all night long, as now they're definitely going to one of those New Year's Six Bowl after this win. 11-2 heading into that bowl game. I wonder who we're going to play. But nonetheless, this game was an epic one. This Utes team definitely did not give up. That 2-point conversion, as I said earlier, probably the biggest play in this game. Hatfield went up over their best defender in Ronnie Hardrick and got that touchdown or 2-point conversion. And now we are heading to one of the New Year's Six Bowls. A great season for this Utah team, although frankly, I don't know how we're going to fare next year, losing some very key players, a lot of offensive superstars, and a lot on this front 7 will be gone. So this pass rush will definitely not be there, and this rushing defense will definitely not be there. And same with this amazing rushing team. Travis Wilson can run the ball, Poole can, Oliver, they're all going to be gone. But as we look here, we got that Pac-12 championship trophy. Definitely something huge. And the biggest news of all, James Poole is your 2015 Heisman winner, as this is a year ahead as it should be, since this is more ahead. So, Utah sitting at 9. As you can see there, that was your playoff. And we are playing our arch rival, BYU, in the Fiesta Bowl. How about that? We beat BYU earlier this season. Hopefully we can do it again. See you guys then. Goodbye.